Welcome everyone, it's the Emerald Doctor, and today I am stirring my potion in my cauldron. What you guys are looking at is what I'm calling the Witch's Brew. It is a automated potion brewing system that's kind of just a fun little thing to put in. Maybe not the most compact or practical way to do it, but just it's fun and automated, so let's take a look at it. I grabbed some ingredients here to show you guys how this works. Made for a extended splash speed potion. So you just throw them in your cauldron. Wait a second after you throw the nether wart. Oh, missed. There you go. And now we'll wait the 20 seconds per item, and I'll get back to you when it's time for them to come out of the brewing stand. I should be here any time now. And there they are. So yeah, it's automated potion making. So let's go take a look at how to build this thing. Obviously just the mechanical part, not the my beautifully made cauldron on top of my wood burning set here with logs that are on fire boiling in the cauldron. Alright, let's get into it. So what you're going to need a good amount of redstone, good amount of repeaters, good amount of comparators, good amount of hoppers, I think 2 droppers, a dispenser, a fair amount of torches, 2 blocks of redstone, 1 brewing stand, 3 sticky pistons, some blocks to build with, 1 chest, 1 minecart with hopper, glass is really good for when we look at that later, and powered rail. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick your spot where you want your throw your items in. So I'm just going to pick this point right here. Dig underneath that, and you're going to take your powered rail, put it down like this, and put your minecart hopper on top of it. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to dig underneath here like this, dig down more, you can do a lot of digging here, put actually hopper down, and then your powered rail, and then your minecart hopper on top of that. Now I'll dig out an area for this. Now we got this dug out, I can put some more hoppers down, bring down like this. We're going to build a filter real quick. Paste the hopper into that hopper, and then grab your chest. And place your hopper on that like that. On top of this hopper, you're going to place some redstone. And you're going to take a block. Place it right here. Next thing we're going to do is put down our comparators. Let's get those out. We have them already. 1 here, not set on subtraction. It's not normal. Put blocks in front of them. Like that. And underneath here, you're going to put down redstone like this. And a repeater here. And then this redstone goes over 1 more. Into a repeater as well. And you need to put a block in front of that repeater, redstone here. I'm sorry, block on top, redstone on top of that, block on top of this repeater, redstone, redstone. And then on this block right here, we're going to put a redstone torch. Next what we're going to do is build the filter out part. So we're going to put a block here, torch, repeater, repeater, redstone, and a block. And underneath this hopper, we're going to put down another hopper, like that. And there's our filter. Set these on 4, and there you go. Next thing we're going to do here is we're going to take a output from here. So, break these. I'll carve some space. What you're going to do is you're going to pull an output from here. A repeater set on 1, and a repeater set on 4. Block in front, redstone like that. And then run redstone like this. And you're going to run it all the way over to here. Like that. And then you're going to set up your dropper and dispenser area. So you're going to dig down. Let's go over to here. Dig down 2. Like that. Put a dropper facing sideways. Clear out some space like this. And we're going to have to dig back a little bit as well. And then we're going to make one of those comparator, quick firing comparator clocks. Comparator here. Redstone behind it. Like that. And then subtraction, redstone wrapping around back to it. And then 1, 2. It's very important you have this like this, flat. And you have to make sure that it's on subtraction, and from the part where it loops around has to have 1, 2 pieces of redstone going in this dropper. Next thing we're going to do is go up to here, put a dispenser like that, and hopper here, hopper going to that hopper, and that hopper is going to go down like this. And now we're going to go take an output from here and put it into here, so we're just going to run redstone from here into a block behind this dispenser. So now we're going to put glass right here so we can see what's going on. Glass on top of that. And also keep the items in when it gets dispensed out. Like so. And now on top of this dispenser is going to be filled up with nether wart, so let's get some of that. There we go. And then what you're going to do for this dropper, you're going to go on top of it, put down a hopper like this, and then going into that hopper, we're going to place another one, and then on top of that hopper, we're going to fill this, you put a chest, 2 chests would be better, and we're going to fill them up with water bottles. To have a good buffer of water bottles, I'm going to place some more in here. Should be fine for what we're doing. You can also set up multiple chests and multiple hoppers like this. But before we go test this thing, we have to do 2 more quick changes here. We have to put a filter into this hopper by putting 4 items and then 18 for a total of 22, the one that's locked. And then we have to come over to here and put a repeater right here facing into this comparator. So this dropper will fire 3 times and fire out 3 water bottles. So let's go test to make sure this works now. Go up here, set the time to day. Get our nether wart. Throw one in. Now there should be 3 water bottles over here. 1, 2, 3, yep. And then there should be 1 nether wart over here. Jump down. And there is. Let me go take that out. And there we go. Let's do it one more time, just to make sure. Go up here, throw another wart. 1 nether wart. Three water bottles. Okay. Let's put these back and move on. Next thing you want to do is dig down to how far down you want these to go. Ideally, a 16 block would be good so you don't hear the pistons or the droppers, but do whatever you want. Be far enough. So I'm just going to pull these down. Like I said before, you need a lot of hoppers for this, but automated potion making is pretty fun. Now we're going to go over here, and we're going to go down 1 or 2. 2, go down 2. And you're going to leave more room. And you're going to face hoppers into here like this. And you're going to reroute these hoppers over here to go into here. So, gonna go up 1 and over like this, and there you go. Next thing you want to do is make a nice room underneath here for your area for your redstone's gonna go. Mark out the spot where you want your item elevator to go up the surface, which I just did. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna dig underneath this dropper here. Right here, you can dig down to that hole you just made. Gonna mark that spot using a different block than what you're gonna build with. Go back up. fill in the area around it like that. Make sure no items can somehow skip to the left or something when the dropper dispenses. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take some hoppers, which I don't know, there we go, there they are. Put one like there. And we're going to run these into a brewing stand. Got my brewing stand. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it, I think, right here. Put the brewing stand. Clear an area around it. Hopper down. Brewing stand on top. And for these, since these are the water bottles that are being dropped out, these need to go into the side of the brewing stand, or else they will not go in. And these right here are the ingredients, and they need to go into the top of the brewing stand, or else they will not go in it either. So let's just drag it from over here, just to make it easier. Like that. And then we get rid of that one, and just put it in a regular hopper. If I can hit the hitbox, there we go. Like that. I can show you this now. You put it in here. Let's say redstone. Going to right into here. If I were to put redstone, let's take that out. If I were to put redstone in over here, it wouldn't go anywhere. Same thing with water bottles. Put redstone on top. That going in. Put through the side. It goes in. So that's how we figure this out. And also the hopper on the bottom will not pull out the ingredients on top. So, next thing we're going to do is build our timer and locking system. What we're going to do now is put down our dropper here. Dropper. Right here. And we're going to run our hoppers into it. And get rid of that one and run it into there as well. Like that. So it would probably be best to do something like this. Probably easier to... No, that's fine. So shift click, shift click. Shift click. And there you go. Now what we're going to do is put our comparator right here. Going off this brewing stand. It's going to go into a block. If I can place blocks. Redstone. Redstone. And we're going to dig this wall out a bit more. Like that. And when it gets to here, we're going to make a monostable circuit. So piston down, block up. Actually, move it back one. Piston down, down, block, repeater, block, redstone, sticky piston with a redstone block on it. Like that. There's a monostable circuit, so if we put something in here, we'll just go through the hoppers right now, but we'll get to locking them in a second. But basically what will happen if we get rid of this hopper down here, and we put a piece of redstone in, for example. Did I miss? There we go. And you need a repeater here, I forgot about that. There you go. And you have your solid output from a pulse input state. Like that. Next what we're going to do is we're going to make a Etho from Ethos Labs hopper timer. It's really useful for this project. So we put red block, redstone, and piston like that. I will link his video in the description. Hoppers facing each other like this. And then we're going to want to get our comparators, which we already have. Like that. and they're going to go into a block, and then redstone right here. Same thing on this side, block, redstone like that. And then on top we're going to put 2 pieces of redstone like that, a block here, redstone, and we're going to run this input right here over to there. This will lock and stop the timer. And we'll get to how many items we'll put in at the end, but for now that's good. And then right here, underneath the redstone block, you put some redstone dust. What we're going to do now is put another monostable circuit in by going over here. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, yeah. Piston like that. Move this one over, actually. Back here, move it like this. Piston here. Block on top. Then repeater on the other side, going into this block. Let's place that ground. Now we jump over here on this side. And as you can see, I have a piece of redstone there already, ready to go. And that is going to, let's go over here. It's going to go over to here like this. And it's going to split off right here and here to 2 repeaters. And then right before we do this part, we're going to run some redstone like this, go up here, and repeater right like this. Actually, redstone up like there, redstone right here, like that, and that should work, yes. And that'll be all reset, so once this hopper timer, once it switches back to here, the monostable will go up permanently. It'll send a pulse here, and this will be triggered all over again and reset that way. So now, set the repeater on 4, and we're going to do a 4 long pulse extender on this. So I'm going to dig out the area, then we'll put the blocks in. Alright, I got space cleared out, so let's do this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put down a repeater, 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 set them all to 4. This is so that all 3 of the bottles will be pulled out of the brewing stand. Put a block up here because you don't want these 2 wires interfering. Go over this, and we're going to put a block here with a, block here with a redstone torch on it. Block on top of that. And we're going to run wire like this. And we're going to put down our hopper underneath here. It's going to be facing sideways, obviously. There we go. Put a block in front of it. And there we go. It is now locked. After you run the redstone, I made a mistake here. This does have to be a repeater, and it'll work just fine. And now this hopper should be, this brewing stand should be locked. Yep, there we go. And now this thing is free to move back and forth if we had items in it. And then once it would be done, it would do something like this. And it'd be back to being locked again. And the item would go into the hopper. Now let's run our hoppers into our dropper here. Shouldn't be too hard. Like that. Excellent. And now what we're going to do is we're going to set up our item elevator. And we are just about done after that. What we're going to do next is put a comparator here. And this hopper. Computer set on 4. And we're going to drag a little redstone over to here. And then we're going to put down a redstone comparator. Put a block in front of it. Run redstone back to itself. Like so. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to come underneath here. A little bit. Redstone. And you put repeater. And you're going to put another set on 4. Another repeater here. like that. And this one's set on regular, not on 4. Block in front of that one. Redstone, redstone. That's going to go into a block like this, and on a torch. And now underneath, dig more out real quick here. Directly underneath that, the center point, you're going to put a piston on top of a block. And we're going to run the redstone torch over here. And into there, right there. There you go. So a little pulse extender going on. And then from over here, we're going to pull redstone down like this. Change this into a repeater. Actually, let's pull down from here. And then change this to a repeater. That's fine to do. I'm going to go down 1. Go down 2. Dig underneath this stuff. Put a torch so we can see. Once more. Make our way up like this. As you can see, there's no redstone over here. Go over one more. Actually, we're going to go down and over and then up like this and go back one more and up like that, and we'll put blocks here and here as well as right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this wire, make sure we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, perfect. And you put a repeater here, set at 2 ticks. You come over here and add one more repeater, it has to be right here, that was our problem. And now we're going to throw our water bottles in for testing. 2, 3, go right to me because I'm right here. This stays down long enough, perfect, perfect. And now we can actually give this a real test. Put a block here, blocks all around. Glass works the best. Actually, I need to move this dropper needs to be one more forward. Like that. And we can just move this repeater like so. Yeah, set on 1 tick. Alright, set up a little area so we can give this a test. Make sure it's all like this. So we go over here, throw our 3 water bottles in, walk away. Piston goes down, 3 water bottles in, 3 water bottles out. Excellent. So I think we're just about done here. One fell underneath here. So what I suggest doing is going around here and blocking this off through here, just to be on the extra safe side. And then make sure you have your 3x3 area go straight up to the top of solid blocks, or full of blocks. Doesn't have to be solid blocks. And make sure there's 3x3 area of blocks going all the way up the top with no air spaces. So yeah, I think that's about it. So I think we can give this thing 100% full test. Make sure everything going on. Make sure you guys have all this stuff. And now the item amount. For number of items, you want to put 64 and 10, so 38 items. That'll give you a good amount of time for a maximum of 5 items in the brewing stand. That's all it's the longest recipe is 5 items, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's go get a full test. And another thing to point out, if you made your item elevator 2 blocks, well, the edge of it 1 block away from your throw-in block, and you had your chest like to the right of this hopper, you can always just bring it down like this and it'll work exactly the same way. So your item elevator will not be disrupted. So let's do our test. So I set up this little area to throw our items into. Item elevators right here. And one last thing to point out before I throw them in, the hopper minecart underneath here is best to surround it with blocks so it doesn't get off center. So here we go. Let's nether wart. You gotta wait about 10-15 seconds after you throw that to throw the next ingredient, or else the nether wart will go through, and then the sugar will go through quicker because the sugar has a shorter route. Sugar, or whatever other ingredients, it works for all potions. Redstone to extend it, and gunpowder. Anytime now. Oh, there they are right now, actually. We pick them up, and we see extended splash potions of swiftness with splash ability. That's exactly what we threw in there. And I did not edit that out. So yeah, if you guys check this out and build it in your worlds, be a fun thing to do. This automated potion making. Set up a couple of these next to each other or something. Maybe just one, just for fun, just a little thing to mess around with. Well, anyway, thank you everyone for watching. This is Emerald Doctor, and I hope to see you guys in the next tutorial or in the Feed the Beast Let's Play.